I'm Brett Wagner, and welcome to Pastime. Name the time, win the cash. Folks, it's that easy. We're in Las Vegas, Nevada, Sin City, if you will, at the Strip. Las Vegas Motor Speedway, and I got, what is it, two stacks, baby. I got two stacks, baby, right there to give away. Ken wants to keep it, and these contestants I'm going to introduce you to want it, so let's meet them. How you doing, Joe Hansen?
I'm doing great.
Los Angeles, California, via San Diego.
Correct.
Via Australia.
Yep.
Thanks for coming out, Big Joe. Chris Fisher, Midvale, Utah.
Yep.
How long a drive is that from Vegas?
6 hours.
Thanks for coming down, big man.
Thanks.
And, of course, my partner in crime, my BFF, if you will. Did I just say that? I did just say that. But my good friend, Ken Herring. How you doing, buddy?
Good to be here, man.
We've been doing pretty good in Vegas.
We've done really good.
I got $2,000 here. I want to go out tonight. I want to roll the dice. I want to be like Vegas.
Let's do that.
All right. And, of course, Paige, our car wrangler, she's doing the tough job bringing up the cars. You know how it works, Joe and Chris. Not only are you playing against each other, you're playing against the man.
Yep.
Think you can handle that, Joe?
Absolutely.
Let's meet our first driver. What's your name?
My name is Chuck Beach.
Chuck, tell me about your ride.
I have a 1984 Camaro. It's a 305 with a metric 200 3-speed transmission.
All right. Joe, what do you need to know?
What's horsepower?
Approximately 400 on the dyno.
Utah Chris.
What's your gear ratio?
513.
Ken Herring.
What transmission's in? I'm sorry, you told us metric 200.
Yeah.
Okay, good.
You ready to go, buddy?
Ready to go.
Thanks for opening the show.
All right, thank you.
All right, here we go. Mr. Joe, tell me a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm the owner of DJ Safety in Los Angeles. We manufacture fire suits, seat belts, ballistic blankets, quite a fair bit of stuff for our boys overseas.
Oh, awesome.
I'm retired Navy. I just got to say thanks for all our boys overseas serving us.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
And you've worked in the movie industry, too, doing some special effects.
Yes, I do special effects for Union 44 out of Los Angeles.
Can you make me better looking?
That's an impossibility.
Thanks, buddy. Chris is already locked in. Joe is locked in. And Ken is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with an 1165, Chris with a 1080, and Joe says, you know what? Let's do it a 14 flat. Wow. Soft flat. Well, here we go, folks. You see the burn off double line on fast time. There you go. There we go. Sounds a little beefy. Is that Derek Jeter in his back seat? There we go. Yankees fan coming out to Vegas to be on Pastime. Gotta love it. Oh. Got off pretty good. Staying in the groove. An 1187. Bam! That's how you start off the show. Safety first, though, Ken. Joe sitting on 0, Chris sitting on 0, and Ken sitting on $100. Let's meet our next driver. You're a big man.
Thank you. You're a little bigger than me, though.
I'll trade the type 2 diabetic body for that body. What do you say?
No thanks.
Thanks, buddy. What's your name?
My name's Sean.
Sean, tell me about that car.
It's a 2008 Mustang GT. Got black stripes and flames.
I'm not going to argue with you and tell you you're a smart ass, but tell me a little bit about the power plant.
It's got 4.6, got a Steeda cold air box on it, got headers, Flowmaster exhaust, 410 locked rear, a little bit of suspension work.
What do you need to know, Joe?
What's horsepower on dyno?
It's never been dynoed. Factory, they say 300.
Chris.
What transmission you running? 5-speed.
Ken Herring.
What tire's on the back?
Factory 245, 55, 17.
Okay. All right, I just want you to see something real quick.
Thanks to my fiance, Debbie.
Yeah. Thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming out. Yeah.
I can't believe you embarrassed yourself
It's
like
all
that.
right. Chris, tell me a little bit about yourself. Quickly, get me out of this misery.
From Midvale, Utah. Grew up in Southern California.
Where'd you grow up in SoCal?
Torrance.
What do you do now?
I do security. I do basically loss prevention type stuff.
I know those guys personally.
Yeah.
Trying to steal a Twix from a 7-Eleven ain't as easy as it used to be. All right, $100 pass. Everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with the
look at that.
13:55. Chris with the 13:85. And wow, Big Joe with the 13:65.
Look at how close that
Joe,
is.
I see you're taking notes up there.
Absolutely. I got a terrible memory.
Good looking car. There.
Yeah.
Boy, would I'd roll in there. 5-speed.
Be interesting.
Yeah, this one's going to be good.
The hooks.
Yeah.
Yep.
Little spinning, chirping in third.
Chris has got this one too. Yep.
To 13.99. Big Chris.
Good job, man.
Boom. What do I say now? Cash is good.
Cash is good.
There you go, big
Better in
man.
my hand.
Joe sitting on 0, Chris sitting on 100, and Ken sitting on 100. Let's meet the last of our $100 passes. What's your name?
Troy.
Troy, tell me about the wagon. Wagon of steel.
It's a 1966 Chevelle wagon, 300 deluxe, factory 220 horse, 283 power glide car, super stocker.
Horsepower-wise.
Probably about 500.
Joe, what do you need to know?
He's told me all I need to know.
Big Chris.
Years.
717s.
Holy.
Okay.
For real?
Ken?
How much does it weigh?
3665 after I make this pass.
Oh, thanks, buddy. Thanks for coming out. The wagon of steel. Joe is locked in. Chris is locked in.
All right, I'm in.
And Ken Herring is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with an 11:10. Oh,
good,
shake
Joe.
your head now.
Yeah.
Chris with the
Gonna be a little
14:22.
faster than that.
And Joe with the 10:50. But you know what, Chris?
Could blow the wheels off.
He could blow
Yep.
the wheels off.
Yep.
Here we go. As we say on pastime, the burnouts never mind. The wagons of steel. Here we go, folks. Last of our $100 passes. An 1179.
Thought it'd be faster than that.
Boom! Cash is good. Ladies and gentlemen, Joe sitting on 0, Chris sitting on 100, and Ken Herring, the master of disaster, sitting on $200. Folks, it's pastime. Go get yourself a tasty beverage, get a snack, but come on back. We're getting into round number 2. All right, folks, welcome back to pastime. We're getting into round number 2. That means the jack is going up to $200 a pass. Are you ready to play? Let's meet our driver. What's your name?
Jim Devine.
Jim, tell me about that car.
72 Plymouth 340 Duster. It's the original car. I built it as a stalker 30 years ago.
Wow, good looking car. How do we get the name?
It's lemon twist yellow. Chrysler had lemon twist yellow and a vitamin C orange, and that's how the name came about.
The Lemon Twister. All right, here we go. Joe, what do you need to know?
What's horsepower?
About 400 horse.
Chris.
What transmission?
Jericho. 4-speed.
Ken Herring.
Well, what does it weigh?
3350 with me in it.
You ready to make a pass for us? Give me a little pound. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks.
Joe already locked in, the Note Master. Chris is locked in. Ken Herring is locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with an 1190, Chris with an 1145, and Joe says it's going to do a 1250.
It's all good times.
I believe you, Joe. The Lemon Twister. How do we say it, Joe?
Lemon Twister.
There we go. $200 pass.
That's you, Joe.
It twisted all right. Just towards you, cameraman. Pull the Joe.
Load
See
the
that,
tires
Joe?
off of it.
You said you gave him props with the name. I'm just gonna hand that cash to you right there.
Cash is good.
Cash is good. Give me a little, give me a little pound there, buddy. Boom! Still not down there. What is the final time?
30.
A 30-12. Good job, ladies and gentlemen. Joe on the board. Joe sitting on $200. Chris sitting on 100, and Ken sitting on 200. Let's meet our next drivers. Chris and Joe, you've watched the show.
Yes.
This is our combo round. Gonna bring up 2 cars. Gotta give you 1 combined time. And you only get to ask 1 question to 1 driver.
Oh, there we go.
How's your math, Chris?
Sure.
What's my name?
Bob.
Okay.
Harry.
What's your name?
Don Thomas.
Don Thomas. Thomas Family Racing.
Correct.
I recognize you. Don, tell me about your ride.
It's a 2004 Grand Dam 400 Chevy small block, quadrudip carburetor, 3-speed automatic, Ford 9-inch 514 gears.
Thank you, Don. What's your name?
Mark Fall.
Mark, tell me about your ride.
It's a 1998 Grand Am. Got a 350 based on an LT1, turbo 350 and 583 gears.
Okay. Joe, Don or Mark?
Don, you running with a stop on or off?
No stop.
Chris, Don or Mark?
Same question.
No stop.
No stop.
Ken, Don or Mark?
Mark, what shocks do you run on the back of that?
They're conies, double adjustable.
Double adjustables. All right, perfect.
You ready to make a pass for us?
You bet.
Shake hands. May the best Grand Am win. All right, here we go. $200 pass. Big Joe's already locked in. Medium Joe. Sorry, Joe. Chris is locked in.
All right.
Back in. All right, so everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken Herring with the 29.50. Chris with the 17.01, and Joe with the 23.50.
That's the GTC altered and the GTD altered, so it's comp eliminator, but I don't keep up with any of that stuff to know what what the indexes are.
Well, here we go, folks. Combo round, $200. Let's watch his pass only on Speed. Wow. 2027, Big Joe. Wow. Boom. Cash is good. Whoop, give me the cash. All that note taking's paying off. Joe sitting on $400. Chris sitting on 100, and Ken sitting on $200. Let's meet the last of our $200 passes. What's your name?
My name is Bob Gullett.
Bob. Thanks for coming and hanging out with us.
Looking forward to it. My wife and I watch it all the time.
Yeah? What's the wife's name?
Charlene.
Thanks, Charlene, for letting Bob out. Tell me about the car.
Car is 68 Nova.
Okay.
Runs in the stock eliminator class at 327.
Okay. All right. What do you need to know, Joe?
What's the horsepower?
Horsepower, factory rate 3.25 horse, 425 horsepower. That's 5-wheel.
Chris.
You running a 4-link under here?
No, just a Caltrac.
And Ken Herring.
What transmission?
Jericho.
Oh, cool. Jericho. Thanks for coming out, big man. All right, here we go. Big Joe is already locked in. The safety guru. What is the most important thing you think on a drag car right now, safety-wise?
Safety-wise, seatbelts.
How many points?
I feel, well, 5-point has proven to work well. I don't think the 6-point is as good as it's made out. And I think the 7-point is the ideal configuration in most cars.
Everybody's locked in. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with a 10.99, Chris with an 11.89, and Joe with an 11.25. Well, it's the same pastime, the burnouts never lie, so let's give a little watch and listen. Woo! Good looking car.
Yes, sure it is. Come on, Bob, don't sleep on the light.
Oh, yeah! Look at that Jericho go! 11:30, 11, almost on the button!
Good job.
Boom! Cash is good, Big
Cash is
Joe.
good.
Ken sitting on $200. Chris sitting on $100. And the safety guru himself, Big Joe, sitting on $600. Folks, it's past time. Don't go anywhere. We're getting into round number 3. Is Joe going to run away with the show, or is someone going to stand up to him? All right, folks, welcome back to Pastime. We're getting into round number 3. That means the jack is going up to $300 a pass. Let's meet our next driver. What's your name?
Wes King.
Wes, tell me about the outrageous car you got back there.
67 Nova. I built myself years ago with a lot of help from some buddies. It's got a 300-inch all-steel small block Chevy, single 4-barrel, makes 600 horsepower at the engine.
Big Joe, what do you need to know?
You run those throttle stop?
No, wide open.
Wide open, got it.
Open.
Where are you from?
Good old days, buddy.
You know what that means.
Chris.
What's it weigh?
3070.
Ken Herring, the dude.
He said, ask me a super technical
Something
question.
technical, buddy.
Because I know my car. What's the base circle on the camshaft?
Ha! 106.
Ask one more technical question.
One more, buddy.
What's the exhaust side of the head flow?
228 at 700.
Spark plug gap.
45, baby. I built it all myself, so I know it all.
I'd kiss you, but we get in trouble. All right, buddy. Thanks for coming out. Have a good pass for us. Big Joe's locked in.
Lots of good times in the 70s.
I think he's still having them.
Yeah.
I think I know who I'm going to go hang out with tonight. Chris is locked in.
Ken's always last. You notice that?
That's because I don't know what I'm doing.
First of our $300 passes, gentlemen. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with a 985. Chris with a 923. And the man that's taking notes, Big Joe with a 1050.
Taking money.
Folks, you want to be like Joe and Chris? You want to be like the man right there bringing his car on the show? SpeedTV.com, where you'll see my producer's email going magically across the screen. And go take a look at TexasChassisWorks.com too for the hell of it.
Not scared to twist that thing.
He knows that car. There's been a few tasty beverages drank in that car, I'm sure. Oh, yeah. Oh, come on, keep it up. That's a happy pass. A 10:08. Boom.
Joe almost
Cash
had
is
me out
good.
already.
Joe sitting on $600. Chris sitting on $100. Ken sitting on $500. The last of our $300 passes, folks. Let's meet our driver. Paul Tuttle from American Choppers.
No, that's my big brother.
That's your big brother. What's your name?
Kim.
He's got all the money. Kim.
Yeah.
Is that an AMX?
Yep.
Tell me about
No,
it.
it's
No,
AMC.
Oh, AMX. AMC. 69 Javelin.
496, 11-1, 430 gears, 1432 tires.
You got any beer in the car?
It's down there waiting for me.
I'm gonna get in with you then.
All right.
Joe.
What's the horsepower to the rear wheels?
700 is the motor horsepower.
Big Chris.
What transmission?
Power glide.
Ken Herring.
The 496 a Chevrolet base motor? Okay.
Thanks for coming out and hanging out with us. Ready to make a pass?
All right.
Save me one tasty beverage. All right, buddy. Here we go. Last of our $300 passes. Big Joe is already locked in. Chris is locked in.
I don't know.
Ken don't know. Let me see if
But
the
we'll
arms
put
get
something
crossed.
in.
The arms got crossed.
Yeah.
Ken with a 995. Chris with an 899. And
Whoa.
Joe with a 980. Wow.
That's good numbers.
It's covered. Well, we say on Pastime the Burnouts never lie, so let's give a little watch of this. Got the skinny wheels up front, too. Here we go, folks. He's on the pass. A 1018. Boom. Joe sitting on $600. Chris sitting on $100. And Ken Herring sitting on $800 smackaroos. Folks, that's how we do it on Pastime. We get it down to the final pass of the night. Someone's winning $2,000. Who's it gonna be? All right, folks, welcome back to Pastime. This is what it comes down to. The final pass of the night. So let's do a little math. Safety Guru Joe, how you doing, buddy?
Doing real good.
Have you had a good time?
Excellent time.
Thank you so much for being on the show. You're sitting on $600. If you win this pass, puts you at $1,100. You win the whole shebang.
Excellent.
Chris.
Yes, sir.
Give me a little pound. Thanks for coming out, buddy. Sitting on $100. If you win this pass, it's for pride. Puts you at $600, but unfortunately, Ken still wins.
It's all right.
Okay.
I'm on the show. It's
That's
fine.
right. Ken! Love you, buddy. In a manly way. $800. If you win this final pass, you win the whole shebang. You know how it goes.
Going to the casino.
We're going to the casino. You guys ready to go?
Ready.
You got your notepad ready, Big Joe?
Ready to go.
Let's meet our final driver of the night. I called you Rich Christensen earlier, and you gave me a look of death.
No, it's John Stover.
John Stover. I knew that. I knew that. Pennsylvania. Tell me about your ride.
It's a Don Davis super gas Corvette with a 565 big block Chevy.
Wow. What do you need to know, Joe?
Horsepower.
About 900.
Chris.
Throttle stop on?
Just a little bit.
I've never heard of it just a little bit, but
I can't take it off. It'll flip over.
Ken Herring.
Had to do it the Nationals.
Third round.
Good job.
All right, buddy. Have a safe pass. Pennsylvania. They come from all over.
Yeah.
What's up next for you, Joe?
Finishing the SEMA show, then go to the IMIS show, and then to the PRI show.
Just the show master.
Well, it's that time of the year. That's when all the shows are done in November, December.
Chris, what's up next for you?
Back to work tomorrow. I'm down here from Salt Lake. I managed to turn this into a business trip, so.
All right, folks, last pass of the night. Let's take a look at those times. Ken with an 895, Chris with an 866, and Joe says he's going to spin just a little.
Yep.
With the 960. Oh, here we go. It's going to be between Big Joe, or it's going to come down to Ken Herring.
Got a lot of stickers, too.
Yeah, he got, thank you, buddy. Because you know what we say on Pastime, if you got a lot of stickers, you got to go fast.
That's not we said that.
That's what I said. Here we go, folks. For the whole shebang. He wasn't lost in line.
That's Joey pedaled it. He pedaled it.
Oh! Yes! A 921. Oh. Ken Herring. Wait for it. Wait for it. Boom!
Luck it out.
Cash is great. Chris.
Oh, man. I thought
and
that was
Joe, I'm sorry. You got to hand over the cash to the winner.
Right on.
Folks, that's how we do it. It's pastime. Name the time, win the cash. It's that easy. From the Strip in Las Vegas, Nevada, I'm Brett Wagner for Speed Channel. We bid you farewell.